Hi, it's Hardik Mittal and I am with my friend Ankit Chumali and we are shooting a video on sex determination for Khan Academy Talent Search. Now, sex determination basically has 5 mechanisms till we know. First is chromosomal basis. Chromosomal basis is the basic basis which we have been studying in earlier classes. It is based on sex chromosomes. Now, the sex chromosomes are also of two types: the male heterogamous sex chromosomes and the female heterogamous sex chromosomes. The sex of the offspring or the progeny is determined by the heterogamous parent. The environmental basis. In environmental basis, the sex of the progeny is determined by the environmental factors such as temperature, or it is with a female or a male. That cytoplasmic basis. It is also called non-chromosomal basis because it is determined by the DNA present in the cytoplasm and not in the nucleus. Examples: the plasmid in bacteria. The F factor on the plasmid in bacteria determines the sex of the bacteria. Haplodiploidy mechanism. It is a very fascinating mechanism actually, and it is found in organisms like bees and butterflies. It is that basically the males in this system are haploid and the females are diploid. If the egg gets fertilized by a male, it develops into female, and if it does not get fertilized, it develops into a male by parthenogenesis. And this type of parthenogenesis is also called arenotoky. I'll get to on it on the next video, but the main focus of this video is genetic balance theory. Now, this theory was given by C.V. Bridge. He was a student of T.H. Morgan, and T.H. Morgan was the father of experimental genetics. Now, he found a mutant triploid female, Drosophila. Drosophila is also known as jackpot of genetics because the Drosophila is basically considered because it has a relatively short lifespan and sexual dimorphism and many characters, and its diploid condition, it has 8 chromosomes. Now, he found a triploid mutant female and he crossed it with a normal diploid male. He gave a theory according to which the number of X chromosomes, the ratio of number of X chromosomes and the ploidy of autosomes, if it is equal to 1, the offspring will be a normal female. If it is 0.5, a normal male. If greater than 1, super female. And if less than 0.5, a superman. Not a superman actually, it's a super male. And if it is in between 0.5 and 1, it will be a intersex. Intersex is also called gynendomorph, and it will exhibit basically the characteristics of both female and male. Now let me draw a cross. Here's the cross. The female is over here, the male is over here. The gametes by female are 2n plus x, n plus double x, 2n plus xx, and n plus x. The male is normal, so it will produce n plus x and n plus y. Now, if we combine them, it is 3n plus x, n plus 2n, 3n, and x plus x, double x. N plus n, 2n, x, and this, 3x. 2n plus n, 3n plus triple x. N plus x, it's 2n plus xx. It will be a normal female. Now we'll get to after it when we draw the ratios. It's n plus y, 3n plus xy. In this case, the x by a ratio will be number of X chromosomes, which is 2 here, and the ploidy of autosomes. Basically, many people are confused with this autosome number. It is not the number of autosomes, it is the ploidy of autosomes that we take in the denominator. That is, if we write 2n, a will be 2. A will be equal to 2. If we write haploid, a will be equal to 1. And if we write triploid, a will be equal to 3. Now if we go on further, for example, if we take a tetraploid, then a will be equal to 4, but we don't have this in our cross. So let's get back to it. It is 2.3. Now this dude will come in this category. That is, it will be an intersex. I feel sorry for him, but he is. I can do anything. Now let me take this case. 2n plus xxy. In this case, x by a ratio will be, there are 2 X chromosomes and it is a diploid. So it will be 1 and it will be a normal female. She's safe. Now if I take, let me take this condition over here, 2n plus xy, it will be x by a will be, there is only one X chromosome and it is a diploid, so it will be 0.5. This dude will be a normal male. Finally we get a normal male. Now one interesting thing in this cross is that we have a Y over here, but then also the sex is female.